Creator Clash. Creator Clash was started off as a boxing organization by iDubbbz and Anissa, who made Creator Clash as a way to give to charity, but also, grant boxing events. It's basically a boxing charity event, which started off with good intentions. It started off great, but recently there was a lot of just bad reputation. I don't want to say bad reps, but like bad mistakes, shitty actions that led to Creator Clash's downfall. I believe the beginning of Creator Clash's downfall started with Froggy Fresh. If you guys don't know, Froggy Fresh was one of the... Actually, if I can pull it up right here. Yeah, so this is Creator Clash's 2 boxing event. And as you can see from the picture, I mean, these people seem great, but like, not to be mean or anything, but like, I don't really know any of these people here. The only person I mainly know here before the Froggy Fresh controversy was probably Starkilla and Alex Wasabi and iDubbbz. Those are like the only people I know from this event. During, training, like weeks before the event started, Froggy Fresh was unexpectedly kicked out of the boxing event, which it says right here.
There has been a change in the lineup, and Froggy Fresh will no longer be fighting against Chris Raygun. We will announce his replacement in the coming days, with just 3 weeks left. The countdown to Creator Clash 2 has begun. Creator Clash's goal is to make an influence and fun environment for creators and fans while giving back to charity. That has always been our mission, and Froggy Fresh's recent behavior does not align with that mission. We look forward to sharing this positive experience on April 15th.
Now, you want to know why Froggy Fresh was unexpectedly kicked out of the boxing event? He made like a just quick jab at Anissa, iDubbbz's wife, into which Chris Raygun liked some sort of video, and then Froggy Fresh made the promise that if he loses to Chris Raygun in Creator Clash 2, he will buy Anissa's OnlyFans.
This tweet he made trying to promote the event, captioned "Limitless."
There seems to be substantial evidence that Chris Raygun is now on Adderall. Well, young man, amphetamines couldn't save Hitler, and they can't save you either. On April 15th, if I don't hurt you beyond what anybody could have imagined, I will be so disappointed in myself that I will subscribe to Anissa's OnlyFans.
It's not that bad. It was just a quick jab at like saying, hey bro, if I lose this shit, I'll punish myself, bro. It's all fun. That's basically what fucking boxing events does. They promise to do some crazy shit. And yeah, that's basically what it is. Well, Anissa and apparently Anissa's mom did not like the fact that Froggy Fresh said that in his video.
So due to him joking about subscribing to the creator of the event's OnlyFans as a punishment for losing the fight, some other fighters in the event got pretty upset at this, one of them being Mika, who replied, "This is actually gross, Tyler," to which Froggy Fresh responds, "I'm just out here grinding for charities, all of..."
See, it's just for charities. It's all respect.
So because of that Twitter video he made, as well as training for the fight with iDubbbz's arch nemesis Sam...
Oh yeah, also training with Sam Hyde, which, I mean, I don't get why this warrants you getting kicked out of the boxing event. I think it's just pretty stupid to just kick him out for that.
Hyde, this was enough for Anissa's mom to get very mad at him on Twitter, saying stuff such as she's the reason he's on the card, as well as calling him an imp and hoping he gets replaced. Froggy quote tweets her and says, "Better an imp than a pimp. Shout out your boy iDubbbz." Anissa, "Come get your mom." And Maureen iDubbbz, "Hit me up to beat up your daughter's boyfriend, lol." Dick Ticker responds to this by saying, "This is supposed to be a friendly fight for charity, Tyler. Why do you have to do this shit?" Froggy Fresh responds, "For real. That's what I'm saying. Someone come get her mama." He then makes a Twitter video with the caption, "This is for charity."
What's up, you guys? It's your boy Froggy Fresh. I going onto my Twitter today. What done I see? Anissa's mom is saying, hoping that somebody replaces that imp. Now I go into Google to see what imp was, and they said it's a small devil. Now, I got saved by the Lord and baptized when I was about 7, so I don't know what she's talking about. But I can tell you this is a charity event. So if Anissa's mom is going to be coming up in here talking garbage about me when she don't know a darn thing about me, I don't appreciate it. We're trying to raise money for charity. If someone can come get her, take her home, give her a coat, and take her home. Because I'm just trying to raise money. Thank you.
Sam Hyde responds to the video by saying, Anissa's mom is telling him to pull Froggy Fresh from the fight because he worked out with me for a week. Insane! Hashtag nasty women. Froggy Fresh responds, this is for charity. He then makes another Twitter video titled, this is for charity, ma'am.
Guess what, Internet? I got even more news for you. Something I didn't even say about last night. Anissa's mom also made another tweet at me. She tweeted, classic case of brain damage. Better have that looked at, along with your obviously shrunken balls.
Why would someone's mom say this on fucking Twitter, dude? Dude, I hope I just leave the internet for, if I ever become a parent, I just hope I just leave all this internet stuff behind me. Or at least have a new motto for the internet. Because I don't want to cover drama forever, but... Dude, having your mom say this shit, like, classic case of brain damage, look at your shrunken balls? Dude, that's pathetic, bro. Dude, that's pretty pathetic, dude. Like, I would literally I literally fail as a parent. I fail myself if I fucking do this on Twitter.
First off, when I did hit my head on them monkey bars, yeah, I did get hurt a little bit. But when I got the scan done, they said I was still smart. Second off, as far as with that second thing that you said about my privates, you have got to clean up your language. That is not good to be talking like that.
As a grown woman yourself too, by the way. And as you see, this results in Froggy Fresh getting kicked out of the boxing event. As you can see, this whole Froggy Fresh controversy was so bad, like Creator Clash kicking him out was so bad that even Moist Critical has responded to Froggy Fresh getting kicked out.
I'm really disappointed. Kicking him for Twitter controversy after months of training is brutal. I don't think any jokes he made were intended to be mean-spirited or shit on anyone. Hopefully they reconsider this decision.
They, in fact, did not reconsider this decision. Yeah, so there was a big bump on the road, actually a big-ass fucking disaster on the road with Creator Clash after Froggy Fresh got kicked out. And then they just continued rolling until April 15th came around and, you know, the boxing event happened. iDubbbz lost to fucking Alex Wasabi. Shit was going down. And after that, iDubbbz releases this video. The harsh reality of Creator Clash. In this video, iDubbbz states that that Creator Clash 2 has lost $200,000.
Hello everyone. I have some bad news to share with you. I really don't want to share it. I feel terrible. This year has been a rough one, but this is the path that I chose, so I think it's best to be transparent. For Creator Clash 2, you know, despite it being a fun event and despite good fights and a lot of creators sacrificing a lot of time, money, and energy, we lost $250,000 on the event. The way that this typically works for anyone who's unaware is that once our expenses are paid off for the event, like all the minimums of, like, you know, broadcasting, the hotel, travel, all that sort of stuff, once that's all paid off, then we can start paying the charities. Unfortunately, we didn't even reach the break-even point, right? We're $250,000 in the red. I foolishly thought that the success of last year should be a minimum, you know, a minimum for what we are able to do this year. And that wasn't true. There was a lot more to think about. I thought, okay, you know, we're bringing on more talent, we're bringing on more creators.
Okay, so that's basically what I just had to say. There's like a lot more minutes right here, but I'm just only going to show you that. I'm not going to show you the whole video. Basically, iDubbbz has lost $250,000 into this charity. He didn't even reach the money to give out to the charities. Now, what I believe, the downfall, not only was it because of Froggy Fresh getting kicked out, I feel like part of it had to do with Froggy Fresh getting kicked out, but I remember this slightly last year that you could easily pirate Creator Clash 2. I don't think they did a good job in like protecting Creator Clash, but like copyright and shit like that, because I guess you could easily pirate Creator Clash 2 without, you know, without having to pay. And I believe that was the key factor of Creator Clash 2's downfall. And this was the roller coaster that began on going down for iDubbbz and Creator Clash, honestly. How did iDubbbz respond by doing this? He did like a stream, like a humiliation streamathon where he shaved his entire head off or something for like to make all the money back for Creator Clash 2. So he does that. And also the brilliant mind iDubbbz has decided to do a third Creator Clash, which I'm not sure what went into your head when to do this, because I feel like if Creator Clash 2 was such a failure, I don't know what makes you think Creator Clash 3 would be any better. But sure, you can do Creator Clash 3, but I'm not sure if it'll be beneficial. Arguably, I feel like it'll be worse. So iDubbbz announces Creator Clash 3. The boxing card is right here, and again, I mean, not to shit on anybody here, I'm not really familiar with anybody in this card. Again, the only person I'm probably familiar with is the Odd Ones Out, and that's it. Everybody else, I mean, I'm not saying they're irrelevant because, heck, I'm, low as fuck myself, but respectfully, I don't know any of these people. And then iDubbbz, a month or 2 weeks ago, has released Content Cop Ethan Klein, where he talks about Ethan Klein. He does this, actually I'll show you this. He does this weird shit with, if I could show you. Yeah, so he basically does this with Content Cop Ethan Klein. He, fucks around with Ethan Klein's detractors. And this is how I found out Creator Clash 3 was even happening, because of iDubbbz's Content Cop. The Content Cop wasn't received too well by many people around the internet. Mainly a lot of people backed Ethan Klein up with Dad, one of the fighters in Creator Clash, which is Nathan here, says, donated to H3's YouTube podcast by saying,
"Hey guys, I've heard about the stuff going down. I feel for you. I really hope everything feels as good as they can. Hope everyone makes it out sane, and good luck, Nina."
Lena being one of the fighters in Creator Clash. This whole thing is a bummer for all. It's weird that he put that out. I'm so confused too. So one of Creator Clash's fighter, Dad, was even like, why the fuck did you put this out? Like, what was the point of this? The Content Cop basically caused Creator Clash 3 to just spiral out of control, and that caused Harley, one of the fighters, he was fighting LA Beast. He dropped out of the boxing event by just tweeting, "I'm not boxing." And also AB's wife or girlfriend, Lena Ayad, I think that's how you say it, also dropped from the event. iDubbbz, with his back completely against the wall, along with Creator Clash, has released another Content Cop on Ethan Klein, and in the Content Cop, he also responds into the whole Creator Clash 3 fiasco.
For it. Now, with this recent revelation that people are just going to use Creator Clash to attack Anissa and I have decided to step away from Creator Clash. We have relinquished control to our business partners who ran the previous 2 events. They're very capable. They know exactly what they're doing. They run events on a regular basis. The event is still happening. Anissa and I just don't have any financial ties. We don't have any ownership. We are, I think just going to be known as the founders of the event. Yeah, I mean, I think it had to come to this eventually. I can't keep my mouth shut. I can't, I can. I just didn't want to. I want to be frank. I want to be honest. I was very quiet during the second Creator Clash because I was afraid of how that would impact other people. This year I said I'm going to do something different. I'm going to fight back if someone's trying to attack me. So that's what I did. And now I've realized,
And that just screwed over your entire Creator Clash 3.
I can't really have my cake and eat it too. It's either you're gonna talk shit like a foul beast on the internet, or you're gonna have a charity event. It really can't be both. I'm very proud of the event that we made with Creator Clash. It's still happening, June 28th. I'm just not gonna be involved in it. Please, for the love of God, support this event. I feel like in some ways I'm like cutting off an arm so that I could escape the bear trap, and so I can fight. Well, that's a bad analogy. So
basically, iDubbbz just announced that he steps away from Creator Clash 3.
Ian and Anissa have made the difficult decision to fully step away from Creator Clash, both publicly behind the scenes. They are relinquishing ownership in the event. The decision was not made lightly, but it was a necessary step, returning to Creator Clash to its core, bringing communities together for a night of boxing, fueled by passion, discipline, and the goal of raising money for causes that matter.
Keep in mind, the money that they raised for the causes last year, they ended up losing a lot of money. I don't even know if they actually did do it for the causes last time.
Since the beginning, this event has been more than just the fights. It has been about creators pushing themselves beyond their limits, fans rallying behind something positive, and using that energy to do something good in the world. Since Creator Clash's inception, we've been able to raise meaningful funds and awareness for charities, making real impact. The mission was lost focus in recent weeks.
Yeah, well, thanks to you, iDubbbz, you made that goddamn content up.
And it's clear that for the event to move forward, things need to change. We're making space for that change now. As part of the fallout with both Harley and Lena stepping away from Creator Clash, we were disappointed to lose two creators who brought so much heart to this event. We understand and respect the decisions. The fighters still on this card have been training for months in silence, in sweet, and in the shadow of events, everything else going on. They deserve the spotlight, not the fallout. This event was never about any one person, and it shouldn't be defined by internet drama.
Yeah. Basically, this dumb fucking content cop you made is internet drama. Yeah. Well, guess what? You initiated this whole internet drama, bruh.
Our hope has always been that this event could be a force for good. One night where entertainment, effort, and community come together to support the causes that matter. That hasn't changed. I felt a little disappointed or let down by the noise. We hear you. But we hope you'll continue to support the people stepping into the ring. We've worked too hard and the charities that we fight for are too important to let the mission get lost. Thank you.
And, basically dumb shit. Yeah, so basically, Creator Clash is already in a downward spiral. I'm not sure why it took you 2 months to fucking do this. Or, I'm sorry, I'm reading the response. What does this change if the event is under 2 months away? Also, refunds. Oh yeah, there's also a thing with refunds, how they're not giving back refunds for this event. Which, I'm not sure how refunds work, but holy hell. If they're asking for a refund, shit, give them the refund. Yeah, so basically, Creator Clash is a failure of an event. And I don't think Creator Clash 3 would be any better. Take away the whole Hassan, the whole Ethan, the whole iDubbbz stuff. Take that away from, if all that did not exist, I feel like Creator Clash would have still failed. I would have never known Creator Clash 3 would have been a thing until iDubbbz released his content cop. And I don't think anybody here is doing a good job in promoting Creator Clash 3. And I feel like, yeah, I just feel bad for the fighters in this event because they're doing this all for charity and they were caught in the crossfire with this whole entire, Creator Clash debacle. But iDubbbz has stepped away from Creator Clash, which basically brings in another question. Why are you trying to run away from this shit? You literally fucking destroyed this shit and ran. I don't think Creator Clash 3 would have been this big of a disaster if iDubbbz did not just shit on Ethan Klein or backstab his friend or some shit for this and completely endorse these people. But that's just my opinion. I don't know about you. I feel like Creator Clash would have still failed regardless if iDubbbz supported Hassan or not. And yeah, that's basically how it is. If you guys maybe have something that contradicts my opinion, you can leave it in the comment down below. But me personally, I feel like the lack of promotion for Creator Clash and just a bunch of drama that just went leading up to the fight, I feel like this was the cause of Creator Clash's downfall. And also to the people that basically are, because there was a lot of people that basically say, oh, iDubbbz is just grown up, guys, or oh, you're mad because iDubbbz doesn't say the quote N-word no more. Which, no, iDubbbz is not hated because a bunch of people who can't leave the past behind just leave. No, that's not the reason why people hate iDubbbz nowadays. It's because people claim iDubbbz grew up, people claim iDubbbz found empathy, but then iDubbbz is posting shit like this. You see him and a bunch of people who, again, people claim that iDubbbz made this content cop to show concern for Ethan, or that he's very concerned for Ethan's well-being and safety. Yeah, collaborating with these three people, the people who are very anti-Ethan, yeah, you are very concerned, bro. Holy shit. And also just doing straight up fingers and Fortnite dancing on his grave. Wow. How mature. And also you revived Content Cop. Reviving Content Cop, a series that you yourself disavowed a couple years ago, basically said how bigoted and how awful your fucking statements in the past were. You revived that series? Wow, iDubbbz. How mature you are. Oh, and also proudly stating that this man learned empathy at like the age of 30, which that's really late to learn empathy. I feel like you should have learned empathy like the second you become an adult. But wow, iDubbbz, how mature you are.